in the moment, emotions running high. Fell in love with you that night. I know it sounds so crazy. With you I've never felt so happy, and I want you to see. Oh, my love, so sweet and wild. You stole my heart by your surprise. I hope I'm in your dreams the way that you are in all of mine. In all of mine. Now the world's our playground, hearts beating like a drum, while we dance in the morning sun. I know it sounds so crazy. With you I've never felt so happy, and I want you to see. Oh, my love, so sweet and wild.
Gusto, makita na. Distance na kita eh.
Wish granted.
Anong ginagawa niyo? Justin!
I'm giving you 1 day of community service. And of course, you have to join the soiree for the prom.
What?
But I don't dance.
Well, Mr. Olivares will teach you. He is the president of the dance troupe. He's famous to be on top of his class.
Thank you for the kind words, Miss Arzadon. Pero hindi po ako top.
Yeah, I bet.
Will you be my pro? Yung pagpo-pro sa akin ng ganyan. Yan, yes agad.
Nix, sinat ako ni Grace kanina. Sabi niya natumba ka daw sa practice. Kalala lang ako kaya pumunta ako dito. Sorry, wala ako sa tabi mo para tulungan ka.
Backside close. Backside close. Backside close. Really? What's funny?
What now?
If you're laughing at us, you must be good. Show us what you can do. Come on. Side close. Side close. Backside. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. And boys told us they'll be helping you with your prom preparation, so just take it chill.
Hindi. Si Grace din daw at ang dance troupe na ang bahala sa mga decors.
Ako na. Ako na. Ako na.
Doctor.
And we're live here with the cast of The Day I Love You. Please say hi, Tom and Raynold, to the viewers of the day we chat with you, Regal Babies, and to the Day I Love You fans. Please say hi. We'll go in Raynold first, then Tommy. Raynold, please say hi to our fans who's watching with us today.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us today. I'm so glad to speak to you guys again. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Raynold. How about you, Tommy? Say hi to our fans or who's tuning in with us today.
Hello again, everybody. Hope you're having a great day, and I'm so excited to do this. Let's go. Let's have fun.
Yeah. But today we're going to talk about, crushes, about, throwback. We're going to throw it back to the days when we had our first crushes, our first dances, and, our first prom. And maybe you could comment down your questions with us. Pero before anything else, we'd like to say thank you to all the fans who's been with us throughout the journey, throughout season one. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys watch out for our season finale on Wednesday. So it's we have everyday uploads starting last week until we reach the season finale. So watch Tommy and Raynold play Chubby Bunny, the girls doing telepathy games, and Raynold eating Filipinos junk food, and until we reach the Wednesday, which is our season finale. So there are some people who's asking why don't we have an episode yesterday, since they had already it in their system that every Wednesday and Friday is the Day I Love You the Day I Love You day. So to all those who are wondering why we don't have an episode, I repeat, our season finale will be on this coming Wednesday. So I hope you guys watch out and tune in with us. So before anything else, I'd like to ask you questions. But prior to this interview, I am not the only one who'll be asking questions. I have also two lucky fans who's here with us at the backstage. Let me introduce one of them. I'd like to introduce Christian Lake. Hi, Christian Lake.
Hi.
Alright. So Christian Lay, I guess you have a question. Now's the time to ask Tommy and Raynold. So first it will be Raynold, then Tommy. All right. So go ahead, Christian Lay.
Hi, Raynold. Hi, Tommy. Here's my question. What is the craziest thing you have done to someone you have had a crush on?
I told this story a while back. The craziest thing I've done, mind you, this was, I think, about 10 years ago when I was 14, 15. I think I was 14. I bought a pair of concert tickets for my crush. And it was, at that point of time, it was Super Junior. They came to Singapore for a tour. So I bought a pair of Super Junior concert tickets for my crush. It was so expensive. So expensive. I'm glad, I hope my mom doesn't watch this. I said it the previous stream. I still mean I hope my mom doesn't watch this because she's gonna be so mad at me. But yeah. Was it worth it? I don't know, but I did it. I still did it.
All right. Thank you so much, Raynold. How about you, Tommy? What's the craziest thing you have done for someone you have a crush on?
Oh my gosh, I can't think of anything right now. Maybe because it's too crazy for me to.
You can't say it. You did something, but you can't say it, can you?
But okay, let's think. Maybe the craziest thing I did was, I don't know. I'm not really crazy when it comes to crushes. When it comes to relationships, that's when I'm crazy, and those are the things I don't want to share. But maybe I kind of accidentally broke their bag trying to push in this gift I bought for them. So it was an epic fail. Maybe that's the most PG crazy thing I had to do for my crush. So that's my answer.
Thank you.
Ayan,
so
thank you so much, Raynold and Tommy. But before anything else, I believe we have a parting message to the cast who are here with us tonight. So go ahead, Christian Lay. What's your message? If you
wanted
have, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to early congratulate everyone. PBILY is really a new hit BL Filipino series in the Philippines, and the chemistry is on point. I didn't know all about the cast, but when I started watching it, oh my god, the acting is really, it's good. I don't find it really cringy. I mean, the characters, especially Raynold and Tommy, oh my god. I mean, a perfect match. So yeah, I just want to congratulate you again. This is really a new series for us BL lovers, especially me that my BL heart came back watching again and watching more series like this. So I'm hoping for future projects with you and future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much
So
for your
much.
kindness,
Thank
Christian.
you.
I
Thank you
think
so
all of
much.
us really appreciate your support in the show as well.
you.
Thank you for making the show what it is. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Christian Lay. But before anything else, I believe this is a perfect time to have a photo opportunity via screenshot. So I guess you'll have a ano. Okay, let's do the heart pose. All right. Okay. Okay. One, two, three. All right. How about another one without the heart? Just the cast and the fans smiling. One, two, three. All right. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Christian Lay, for
Thank you
being
so
here with us.
much.
I hope you still continue to still watch the live and our season finale on Wednesday, all right?
Yes.
So see you on Wednesday, maybe. We'll,
Yes.
we'll be looking at your tweets, all right? Thank you so
Yes.
much, Christian Lay.
Thank you so much. Welcome.
Of course, we also have another fan. Oh, this is not just a fan. She is also an artist. She is one of the many who stood out in making fan art for you guys. She actually drew Tommy, yes,
Oh, I love it.
and
I
Raynold.
remember.
Yeah, so see the dedication and the amount of time and talent to do those fan art. So maybe let's all welcome and give her a proper appreciation and thank you and maybe her time to shine. Welcome to the live, Inken. Inken, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Inken. So I guess you have a message to Tommy and Reynold. Then you may now proceed to your question. All right. All right.
Okay po. Hi po. Hi Kuya Tommy. Hi Kuya Raynold. My question po is, what is the most embarrassing moment you have ever done to get your crush attention?
Oh no! Flashbacks. You wanna go first?
I need some time to think about it. I've done so many embarrassing things.
I think aside from doing giving gifts, a moment where you are not cool, a moment where you done things that are not cool just to have your attention's crush. Your crush attention. Oh my god, it switched. Okay.
Just to have my crush's attention. Wow. Let's see. What have I done? Do you have any in mind, Tommy? You wanna go first?
Wait, I'm the most embarrassing. Is that the question?
Yeah.
Most embarrassing, right? Oh my gosh, I'm cringing. I think it's when I tried to be funny and play a ukulele and tried to sing a song. I don't know how to play that stuff. I did it in front of the whole class, and it was really embarrassing because I didn't sing the song well at all, and I was just strumming it randomly, and I thought I was giving something. It's just so freaking embarrassing. I can't. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna stop there. It's too embarrassing.
I think I had a similar experience to that. So it was my crush's birthday, and I bought huge balloons, and they were huge, and I brought them to my crush's place. So I called him like, hey, can you come down for a bit and meet me? So when I met my crush, I sang a song, and I think it's well known amongst my friends that I can't really sing. It was horrible. I regretted immediately. Like, why? Why did I sing? You know, you could have stopped at the balloons and it would have been a sweet gesture, but you sang. You sang and you yeah. So we didn't get together. Just to
Yeah, we
say,
can have the same. We have the same embarrassing moment.
we
So I,
can't have the same embarrassing moment. We
yeah,
did. We did.
kind of something like that. So from now on, I'm not singing anymore to
Yeah.
anybody.
Neither am I. No more. No more. Yeah. So bad. I will never forget it. Thank you for your question, though.
All right, thank you so much, Inkstopper. Hello. Maybe she froze. I thought she froze, but the question is, it's now time to ask you a question since you're the one who is the artist behind those fan arts. What how long did it took to do those fan art, and why Tommy Raynold and Robin? Of all
Um,
GL series, why them, and then how long did it took, and what inspired you?
well, actually po, nung nag-scroll lang po ako sa Facebook, nakita ko po yung poster ng ano po, ng The Day I Love You. And yun nga po, na-inspired po ako kasi, ano po, Raynold reminds me of my crush and kamukha niya po siya. Kaya, kaya po, yun, nag-start po akong mag-drawing and inuna ko po si Kuya Raynold. Tapos po yung, sumunod po na cast.
Oh, so parang Reynolds appearance has a slight resemblance with your crush, and I think those kind of talent should be given praise to, since it takes long. How long did it took? Gaano katagal to do all those
Um,
things?
I think po ang isang drawing po, like kay Kuya Raynold po, it took 1 day because I
Wow.
rushed the drawing. Maghapon po, 24 hours.
Wow. So it took you 3 days to complete all the cast photos. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. And who would have thought that you'd be and they would be answering your questions, right? Like before you'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to do this drawing." Now look at you. You're here with them. You're talking, and then you're asking questions to them. But I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to have a special one-on-one screenshot photo with the cast. So I'll just boop. All right. All right, Inken, it's now time for you to do a pose and then smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you, Inken, and I hope you
Thank
stick
you
with
po.
us
Thank
until the
you.
season
Thank you for having
finale.
me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
means
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank you.
Your portraits really mean a lot to me because it's the
Thank
first
you.
I've ever received. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Inken.
kinda nervous.
No,
you.
don't be. We're a family here, all right? Thank you, Inken. Ayan. So, I think we have revealed that. Okay, before I jump into conclusions,
Right.
since they already asked you what's your most embarrassing thing to do, you did when you had a crush. What's Tommy and Reynolds' love language? Tommy, ikaw, anong love language mo?
Like receiving or giving?
Giving.
Giving. I like giving physical touch the most.
Oh, alright. Yung
And
receiving?
also receiving.
Uh-uh.
Physical touch too.
Wait, what was it?
Physical touch.
Physical touch.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
how you,
for me,
Reynold? How about you?
for
I
me,
think it's pretty obvious.
do you want to make a guess?
Ikaw, Tommy, what's your guess?
Of what he likes to receive or give?
To give.
what he likes to give. I don't know. It could be two. It could
Right,
be two.
try. Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
I'm thinking one of it is probably words of affirmation. Maybe
Alright.
words. Okay, I think it's not that one. I think it's touch. That's my second guess.
You are
Oh.
half right. I like.
I failed.
In terms of receiving, I think I'm more of a touch person. But
Mm.
for me, I personally like to give. I think gifts are. But then again, because
How about acts of service?
for people who I really love and who are close to me, I think the way I show my love is making sure they're fed. I like to buy food for people I love. Yeah, it's
Okay.
like giving. I think that's gifts, right? That's consistent. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think you have you have already answered some of the fans' questions, like what's your love language, and they are commenting that cute nila, they're so engaging with each other, kinikilig ako, physical touch, they're all into your interest and your answers. But before anything else, before I ask you, what's your first impression on each other right now? I guess I'm going to ask you again, but this time you're in the same live, all right? So I think there'll be no boundaries. You'll be able to talk to what's your you'll be able to hear what's each other's impression. So I think, Raynold, what's your first impression on Tommy when he did the look test?
The first day of the look test, straight away I thought Tommy was perfect for Nico. And
Yeah.
and I told this to Tommy before. I knew from the moment I saw Tommy when he was waiting for his turn that we were gonna have a connection. And I think I was right. Yeah. That was my first ever impression of Tommy. Like, hey, this guy, we can do this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going. Oh, this is the time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is the
Yes.
time.
He was in the stretch. He was sitting all the way at the corner though. Like there were so many people waiting to do the look test, and Tommy was all the way at the side, but he got my
Yeah,
eye.
Oh my gosh, that day.
yeah. And in that day, he was he was alone. He was on the
Yeah.
side, and he was
Yeah.
quiet, and he was very quiet. And
He
we're
was
like,
just-
uh, he kind of stood out by not doing so much. He's just there. The
Yeah.
presence is just there. But let's look at the other side of the table. How about you, Tommy? What was going on there in that moment while you were reading the script? What was on your mind? What were you playing? How was the feeling that
Oh,
you'll
okay.
be stepping into something this big?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever read the script, like those moments. So I was really, really excited to do the auditions because I really like the script. I always say it almost every time I'm up here. I really loved it. I loved the way it was written. And because the character immediately felt so familiar to me, that's when I said, okay, this is gonna be really fun to do because I feel like I almost know exactly, I can almost picture how he would look and how he would behave just reading the lines. So it was so much fun, and I was so excited to do the auditions. Really, I was really excited, but I was really nervous during that time too.
I
And-
think it was interesting because Tommy looked. He has this cute boy look, but he also had that presence, of presence of a star. Like there was an aura around him.
What? See, that's why I thought your love language was like words of affirmation. Because that's all I've been getting from him throughout the whole shoot.
Yeah. And also to think that when we were watching Tommy do his thing while auditioning, he kind of like did this some gestures, some notions like the handshaking, and then the stance of Nico, and we're like, oh my god, he's going to be our Nico. Like did someone tell him in advance to learn the script, because everyone was given the fair opportunity to read the script on that day before before the go-see. But when he entered, he walked with his shoulders up, and then his knuckles like that, and then he was like that, and then he was walking like a shy kid. He was walking like a shy kid, like
Oh, okay.
how
I
would
think
Nico walk? And then we recognize his shirt. If you could see his shirt, it's the color of the show. We weren't releasing.
No!
We weren't releasing. We weren't releasing anything yet in online back then.
It was a sign.
Yeah, just right now, And to think it wasn't just a mere opportunity, because before conceptualizing the show's palette is blue, yellow, and white, because white for school uniforms. Before we had past BLs, we did blue and green like that. But right, it's blue, yellow, and white. And then we were like, and just looking at it, it's like the stars have aligned for you to be Nico. To see, like, you're the perfect Nico. Like, I couldn't agree more. But how about you?
Yeah. The venue.
Yeah.
everyone was, yes, this guy, this is it. We found Nico. There was a vibe everyone gave, like right away, man.
Yeah. And to think, if you guys knew what really happened behind everything, guys, if you really knew what happened, see, you would say like, oh my God, it was written for the stars, Tommy and Alejandrino.
Really aligned in this way.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, how about you, Tommy? What's your first impression on Raynold?
Oh my gosh. Okay. The first time I saw Raynold, he was in. Okay, this is how I am. Like when I see people, I really observe like the physical parts first. So when I saw them both, actually, I was like, they're so like they look so foreign. I thought I was told that there was only one foreigner, because I thought Robin was also like Korean or something. I mean, not also. I knew you were Singaporean, but like it was such a funny way of introducing you guys to me. Like the way I saw it, it was such a Pinoy reaction. So yeah, I was like, okay, they look. I'm excited to be a part of this. I don't know why I said that in my head when I saw them both. Like I was there sitting right. If you guys remember the picture, and you guys entered from the gate, and then I said, just like from the look, and I wanted to picture myself like playing the role and bouncing the scenes. That's how quickly I was imagining it. I wanted to see like, oh, what would it look like if I was bouncing off of both of them? And okay, he's the bad guy, he's the best friend. I was just so excited. That was my first impression when I saw you, Raynold, especially when we also did the dance, the waltz. They told me like a few minutes before the audition, do you know how to waltz? And I said, yeah, we had those classes in musical theater before, so okay, I think I can, whatever, let's just go for it. And then there was this one part I remember, I don't know if they have the clip, but my first impression was especially like really embedded after we did our scene together. And that was like, I really hope I get this, because it was so easy doing scenes with both of you actually.
It was
so like it was like I don't know, it was just so I guess we were all just really ready, and I was really excited and really nervous, so I wanted to give it my best. And I really wanted to make them buy our relationship. That's like what I was thinking. So then we had that forehead like touching without even that directive, and that's something that they pointed out, which I thought was really funny. It was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. I hope I get it. That was it. It was an exciting day, full of nerves.
Yeah. I think that day we knew, and then that day we were like, are we going to ever get the perfect Nico? Right. You know, we were talking like, Nico has to be this, and we were very specific. Like Nico has to be this, and that, and then you came in. We didn't even at first. There were so many characters going on, like outside, like there. Imagine guys lining up to be Nico, doing their best. Of course, it's expected. They're going to do their best. They're going to be. They're going to talk with us. They're going to like make their personality stand out. But you see Tommy alone in the corner, with his earphones on, just reading, and learning the script, and then at the and that the and that moment you'd be like, all right, he's quiet. Maybe he's an introvert. And then at the back of your mind, Nico's an introvert. Let's see what he could give when he's already there. He came in walking with his shoulders and doing this stuff, and I was like, man, Tom is it. Tom is Nico. In that moment, we knew. And Raynold's also like, he had also a say who would be the perfect Nico, and he chose you at the very start. Raynold chose Tommy.
I mean, you have no idea. You had no idea. I was so adamant. I wanted you to be Nico. You didn't. You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah, because we gave Raven and we gave them a chance because they're going to work with that person, and there should be the kilig, there should be the spark. It should be legit. No faking the spark. Just we need it. It needs to come out naturally. So the final say was Robin and Raynold. How about we asked them? How about we're like debating. Oh, this guy. But it came to the point where, okay, Raynold, Robin, for you, who did you felt sparks with? Speaking of sparks, of course, you were doing all of that, all of Eli and Nico all throughout how many days? A week of shooting. Were there scenes that made you feel butterflies while shooting it? Of course, you wouldn't deny that you have to feel something. You're not just playing character. Of course, you yourself have to feel the killing. And what scene is it while doing that scene? You felt butterflies and you felt like, oh, I feel what my character is feeling. How about you, Raynold?
I think Tommy and I kind of have the same answer. We might have the same answer. You wanna try? Should you try on 3?
Okay. Wait, I think
Alright.
we're okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. The swimming one.
Underwater.
Yes.
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 Really? You really like that scene? Why?
For me, it was because it felt, first of all, it felt really natural. And it was such a fun and cute scene too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
During the scene, Derek just got us, go and swim. So, sure, we just played. We just really had fun with one another and just played how we would do it. Yeah.
How about you, Tommy? Why? Alright.
No, and then when we saw the playback on the monitor, we were like, yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the directive for that scene is really just there weren't any lines, so there's a lot of things that we just grew up together, just doing it, and it felt super nice because I mean, not to mention Miss Rochi, the best production designer ever. It helped so much. Like all of the bucket list scenes were so beautiful. I love the production design in those. So it really helped.
Was this the last bucket list scene that we shot? It was, right?
What's that?
Was this the last bucket scene shot that we did?
No, I think the last one was the 10.
Ah, right.
But this was towards the last one, though.
Yeah. I think it helped to build up to the vibe and the emotion. Yeah.
Who wouldn't get killing if someone gave you all the waters in your bedroom?
Right.
That's one. It's like the most easiest thing to do because it's like a controlled space. You could borrow a projector but it's kind of like crafty and creative to think of someone brought you underwater just being on your sea and then just this one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It shows and everything feels so magical. This is the behind the scenes. No effects, no filters, just lights. Light shining through the lenses of the behind the scenes cam, and it looks so magical. And this one's the scene, so you're channeling the Little Mermaid right there.
Yes. But
having
I
fun.
was thinking more of Luca.
Luca,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's I love Luca the film so much. So I think that's why I really like this scene.
Yes. Everything's so magical, and the bubbles are real, guys. It's not CGI, so everyone's
Yeah.
wondering. Everything's real. No CGI, no, only the drawings
I
you see
love how
on
they use the shimmery lights to shine to create the bubble.
yeah.
That was genius. That really was genius.
So if you guys want to have under the sea date with your crush, tag us and let us know that you got inspired by that scene. But how is Eli's and Nico's relationship differ from other BL love teams for you, Reynold and Tommy? How is it different from the past BLs? Of course, before getting into this project, director Isifer told you to study the material. Of course, part of the studying of the material is doing your research. But for you, how is it different from other love teams you've watched? Tommy?
Um, I actually don't. I haven't really watched a lot of BLs, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I got the role 2 days before we started rolling, so I didn't get that instruction from Direct Easy at all. So I think I just read the episode.
Ah,
Yeah, I didn't get that. So I just read the episodes, all 10 episodes, with that one free day I had before we started rolling,
This
and I
shows
used it.
how amazing he is, though.
yeah. It shows,
Right.
no? He doesn't need like a longer preparation.
He's studying just one day. Give me the script. I'll get it done.
No, it's not like that. But yeah, but that's literally what happened though. But it was so easy to read again. I got so excited to finish it. So yeah, I didn't have much to compare, and I think it also
Yeah.
was an advantage for me,
Mm-mm.
helping because I didn't want to like get affected with whatever choices other actors have done. I just
Mm-mm.
want to stay loyal to the script and read it, and however I interpreted it, I'll just stick to that and do my best to make it work with my actors and all of that stuff. So yeah, but I think what's unique about Nico and Eli's as a couple is they have this connection that's kind of like almost primal. I don't know if that's the right word, but I can almost picture them in a scene without saying anything at all to each other. But you could see that they're actually still conversing, like with just their presence alone. They're the type. I feel like they're the type of couple that can just stay quiet for such a long time, but tell so much and still say so much to each other without even speaking a word. Something like that. Not to say that other couples aren't that way, but I feel like that's just what stands out with Eli.
Yeah, and to think that, yeah, I definitely agree with you. To think that there. I mean, I think like if you scrub all of the episodes, you always see Tommy and Reynold having that conversation. I think they have this feeling that they could tell anything, and without boundaries, without barriers, they could be really really open to each other. Some people, some people might think that, oh, this is so boring conversational, but yet to think, if you really understand the context of what their conversation is about, you'll realize that part of everyone, like part of the audience, have this connection with the struggles they have feeling, like in the family, in being part of the community and all those stuff. Somewhat, there's a piece of everyone that can relate to Tommy and Reyno. How about you, Reyno? What do you think stands out? How does Eli and Nico's relationship story stand out the most?
Um, okay, I think firstly it's a very cute, like, innocent first love kind of vibe. That's
Yeah.
one. But with this first love actually comes a lot of maturity in the way Tommy, in the way Nico behaves, right? Even though he's this high school kid who hasn't really supposedly hasn't been through much, he's actually struggling a lot. And through that his life experiences he taught Eli so many things. And towards the end, we see the dynamic kind of shift a bit. It now becomes Eli who shows Tommy, isn't this how you want to be in life? He brings it back to Tommy. He gives it back to Tommy. So I think that's what's really beautiful about the show and the
Yeah.
dynamic between Tommy and Eli.
I
Yeah,
love that.
I love that too.
You just said it.
I also saw I saw a comment. Actually, my manager pointed out the comment to me. One of the comments on the YouTube video, like episode 9, was that you can see why Eli is actually a great person for Tommy, because even through this like um, challenging time for Tommy, Eli's still calm and composed, which is what Tommy needs at this point of time. I was like, oh, they complement each other really well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I've seen a comment. Wait lang. Let me clarify. Wait lang, hindi niya alam na BL going into this. He knew it was BL, but of course, BL has a different stories. So he knew it was going to be BL. He knew the gist, he knew the log line. But of course, reading, you just can't go do research from episode 1 to episode 10 in a day. But Tommy did it, and he and that proves he's a perfect Nico, because he already embodied Nico. It was like, what would Tommy do if he was Nico? 'Di ba? Kasi baka isipin nila, hindi niya alam BL. Alam niya pong BL, he knew it was
Yeah, I knew
BL.
it was BL,
Oo,
guys.
oo. He knew it. Just to clarify, alam niya, pero to think na, kasi, of course, you have to like do preparations. You have to some BL pa nga do workshops, like 3-month workshop just to give that spark. But for Tom, it was just one day. It was very natural. That's why we had to make sure that the spark was really, really authentic, because there was no time for workshop. Like, we need to do this. We need to show this. We need to tell this story right away. So that just to clarify things, all right. So, anyways, kasi maybe they could be lost about that. But to clarify things, yun lang. The spark, it was really just finding the right Nico, and I guess Tom is the right Nico. Anyways, what's your favorite memory of each other? Can you tell us more about like what happened, really, really happened behind on set? Raynold, what's your favorite memory of Tommy?
What's my favorite memory of Wow.
I have one.
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So that you can have time to think for yours. Mine was on like during the first day. We were shooting our first scene, like our very very first scene. That was me walking into the school with my box of prom stuff, and we were they were setting up, and then Raynold just called me. I looked back, and then he just takes a picture, and then I found that like. It was so comforting in a way because it was the first day, and it's like I only met them like once before our first day, and to observe that this co-actor of mine, who I'm gonna do most of my scenes with, is that comfortable and that like so down to earth to connect with somebody he just met in that way. I felt like really secure that this is gonna work. And it's gonna be easy. And I know I kind of like really understand how this guy navigates his way around the people and the people he works with. So it was a really core memory of mine, and one that I really associate with Raynold. And that was the picture I posted in one of my posts. That one there, I was like, yeah, that's one of my favorite memories of you.
How about you, Raynold? What's your favorite memory of Tommy?
My favorite memory of Tommy was it was on yours was the first day, right? Mine was the last day.
Aww.
Remember that on the last day we had an exceptionally long shoot.
Exceptionally.
Exceptionally long. You don't want to know how long, but take it from us, it was long. So on the way to our last location, we were just having a chat. Like we were in the van. Remember, we were in the van, we had breakfast together, and we were just talking like, yo, well done. We did it. It's the end. It was a tough few days, but we made it work. And I think at the point of time, it just felt really, really heartwarming because we spent so many hours per day together, and it was bittersweet, right? Because it was coming to an end, but we did it. And
Exactly.
Yeah, we did, but it felt so. I was relieved that it was that relieved. Relief might not be the right word. I was glad that we did it. I
Yeah.
was. It was also kind of sad that after spending so long with you, we had to like
It
kind of
was
part.
a mixed feelings.
Yeah, it
It was
was
a
mixed.
lot.
But I think it was
Overwhelming.
my favorite memory because during that car ride, during that van ride, we had a really good like heart to heart talk. So yeah, I
I
think
love
we opened up a lot more during that.
All right.
that.
And now we're down to our last episode. So we did it. Now you can say we did it.
Now, yeah, we did it.
We did it.
Heck?
And to think,
I don't
No.
know how Dom actually worked for this.
no,
I just want to shout out to Dom. I think out of the even amongst our cast, Dom worked so much harder than all of us. He was
no,
Dom,
no.
always editing videos, shooting photos.
Oh my god, I'm
Like-
shy. I'm shy.
By
But
the way, here, I love the way. The look of this whole thing.
no,
Yeah, guys.
because I believe so much in this project. I believe in this project so much. I believe in the character so much. I believe before you believed in each other. We believe. Before you had, the look test, we all had this drive and passion, to tell another groundbreaking BL series, to make an impact, to like ignite the passion and the love that it is within the community, to build a community, to build a family, the They I Love You family. They've been there from the very start. From episode 1 and episode 10, they've been trending all night long, talking about, how the struggles, the family struggles, the struggles of coming out, the struggles of being accepted. And we'd like to commend Tommy and Raynold for sharing with us, the character, for building that character with us. Oh my god, I don't want to cry. But anyways, it's so much. It's so fast that there's so much material, guys. We can't wait to share them with you. But seeing that you made so much big impact, lalo na kay Tommy, you shed awareness on ALS. Everyone's searching what ALS. How would someone diagnose ALS cope and would feel? And I'd like to ask Tommy, since you've been doing a heck of a great job in playing Nico, feeling that grievance and that struggle fighting his ALS. What are your thoughts about ALS after playing as Nico? Like this lesson from playing someone with ALS.
Well, I have to be honest. It's heartbreaking thoughts as always because I don't know what it's like at all. I can only imagine and pretend like I do know what it's like. That's my job. But those are my thoughts after playing Nico. I just didn't also want to think about like what if I had ALS. I wanted to think of it in a way that anybody, even who does not have it, can probably understand universally what it's like to feel like have a disability or you can't move a muscle in like your nightmares. I've had many nightmares like that. So that's just where I try to understand and how to try to portray it. And so I just wanted to keep it in a way and try to portray it as real as I could, but
Yeah.
also not drowning too much in the hopelessness of it.
Yeah.
There's always hope, like no matter how serious your situation is in life. That's just what I wanted to put thought more in portraying that kind of very very difficult disability to have. So yeah, heartbreaking feelings, but always hopeful.
Yeah. And like what Nico would say, seizing the moment. The last line of episode 9, seizing the moment. And to think that something you love, you it's like, I think it's not only the ALS part, it's seeing the thing that you love taken away from you, like the love of moving, the love for dancing, the love for doing things taken away from you. and you without being able to stop it. That it's
Yeah.
really hard. But at the end of the day, you have to remember to seize the moment, guys. So I hope we left the message. Oh my god. Those there are many there are many we're being flooded by a lot of messages right now, like this one from Brazil. Dominic, your project trending all around the world. Your message crossed borders. I searched also about ALS. Sana hindi ganun kani ending. Now you know. Now you say we did it. We finally did it. We crossed the message. We made a community. We
Oh,
we promoted what the series is all about, which is, seizing the moment, being kind in whatever life throws at you.
all of this will not be possible without the amazing writing of Pence Baterna and the direction
Yeah.
of
Thank you
Easy
so
for
much. And the direction of
Yes.
Easy for Her, Derek Easy for Her. Of
Our
course.
lovely OP. I love all of his shots. Can I just say, thank you, Rona, guys.
Yeah. Comment. And also for Mr. Rosel, thank you for giving us the opportunity
Thank you.
for being able to tell the story, right, of Nico. Anyways, I think it's now the perfect time for you guys to plug and promote our last episode. Oh my god, this is what it's so hard to say the last episode. And then next week, no more na. Next week, no more na.
Oh, don't say that.
No more na. No more noisy notifications during Wednesdays and Fridays on your phone. So can you say thanks and farewell to the people who's watching in the live with us today? Tommy?
Thank you so much, everybody, for embarking on this wonderful journey since the beginning of our series. We are on to our last episode, and it's a bittersweet moment. We are so excited to finally reveal it, but also we are missing a lot of things and memories that have been shared in the making of this series. So we're just glad that you guys are here with us, and I hope you guys enjoy and continue to um, share the love and the story that this series holds. Thank you so much for all of you guys.
Alright, thank you, Tommy. How about you, Raynold?
Hi guys, thank you for joining us today, and thank you of course for making the series what it is. I think it would never have been so special without all your support. Keep watching. It's the last episode. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited to be able to share with you guys, and I hope you keep supporting us and keep supporting the show. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Tommy and Reynold, for being here with us, and thank you so much to our today I love you fans, to the Regal babies, to all Tommy shippers, Reynold shippers, Justin shippers, whatever ship you are on. Thank you so much for being with us. It's been a journey with you guys. It's been how many? Five? No, let's say 6 weeks being with you guys. Thank you so much for making our 6 weeks fun and trending. It's so nice that we've crossed the message all around the world. You yourself resonated to the story of Tommy, to the story of Nico, Eli, and Justin. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to the directors, the writers, the crew behind, to our DOPs, to our producers, to our cameramans, camera people, to our online editors, to our VFX, amazing VFX, color grading. To all of the crew, we'd like to say thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much. And yeah, I guess this is it, guys. Thank you so much. Our last live.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Reynold.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Please, Jim, makita ka na. Miss na kita eh.
Wish granted.